So talking about gear real quick. The tools, I brought a Granfus Brooks Wilderness Axe. It's designed by Ray Mears. I brought a takedown buck saw. That's a Adventure Sworn. It's made out of cherry wood. And for a knife, I brought a Native Survival knife. This is the prototype curly maple. Those are my cutting tools. Saw, axe, and knife. 3 classic cutting tools. So for a cooking pot, I brought a billy can. Just have a bandana and toilet paper in there. And in my utility pouches, I use these for all sorts of stuff. I use them for like tools at home, my carving kit. I put knives in it and stuff like that. Tons of uses. Food pouch, tool pouch, fire pouch, whatever. This one smells good. Inside this one, I'm gonna be quick here, is a bunch of spices, like tons of spices, and some birch bark in case I need it to light a fire. I always have it there. Like bouillon cubes, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, brown sugar, flour, taco seasoning. It's pretty extensive. It's pretty extensive. And in the other one, I have that's a food pouch. These are made out of Cadora, so they're, you know, waterproof, stuff like that. I have a bunch of tea. I don't drink coffee anymore. I got out of coffee. Lots of tea bags. Bananas. Oats mixed with walnuts that I broke up in there. A cinnamon oatmeal mix to go with that. Some wheat pasta. Garlic, onion, a couple potatoes, some carrots. So I'm making a chicken soup. That's what I'm making. I also have flour and stuff, so I can also fry chicken if I want to. I can batter it up and everything. No. Yeah, these pouches are awesome. They just hold provisions like nobody's business. Yeah, and then over here, my haversack, I keep like the unstable food, like the meat and stuff. My keys and glasses and stuff. My battery's almost dead. 3 minutes left. I'm gonna go fast. Just got my deodorant in there. I have some chicken breasts. I think they're tenderloins, if I remember right. The tenders. Yep, they are. And bacon. Keep inside a plastic bag and inside my haversack. I get asked that a lot, where I keep my meat and stuff. That's where I do it. Whenever I go packing. Use my haversack for that kind of stuff. And then I have some almond milk because it's freezing out here, obviously, but even if it wasn't, almond milk would be fine. It's not animal milk like cow milk or other types of milk, because that will go bad and almond milk doesn't. So I like to use almond milk. I'm kind of getting away from dairy anyways. Not really that good for me. I just have a couple oranges in here as well inside the valuable pouch in front. This is Native Survival haversack, so I put that pouch in there. Pretty much it. I have keys and my glasses. Someone asked recently about glasses. Yeah, I started wearing glasses recently. I guess I got glasses right before I went to Vancouver Island because I needed to. My eyes just got worse. I think I might have messed them up on that blizzard overnight. I messed my eyes up pretty good, and I don't know, they're kind of like not the same. They're not as good as they used to be. So I have glasses now. So yeah, good times on that. Not really. Alright, yeah, first aid kit in there. And in here, I'll show you what I have in here real quick. 1 minute left. Oh boy. I have a nesting cup, a glacier. I made these handles years ago. I have a video on it. It's custom handles. These handles are junk. They're like for pots. I want a mug handle. So I made my own out of coat hangers. See that? It's made my own. You can learn how to. It's on my video. It's very easy. I have my canteen, which they nest. I've got 2 of them, one on the bottom, one on the top. I don't have my water in this yet because I have a gallon behind me. I also have some oil with me. Top and bottom. Love that stuff. And my spoon. Got coal rosing on it that I did with birch bark the old way, like the Sami do. That's it. That's pretty much my kit, except for my 12x12 tarp, my King James New Testament, waterproof of course, and my military frying pan, which actually I think is empty right now. But yeah, bam. Stainless steel. It's a good rig. Yeah, right on. Add a gallon of water. I didn't know we were gonna be at a water source, and I'm pretty much good to go. I got my wool blanket with me. Got my sleeping bag. I'll show you guys that later. It's a canvas bag. That's it. All in, all done. Gary got the fire going a little bit ago, so I'm gonna head down over there.
I made silky sheets, but no one bought them, so I was like, stop making it.
I don't think as many people have silkies because they're a little costly.
Yeah.
You can get a $23 saw, why you get a $100 saw?
Exactly.
I mean, there's plenty of reasons, but...
I think I paid,
You only have to spend about half the energy.
Yeah.
Who's yours, Gary?
Who hiked out the iron?
Jam.
Wow.
Who's yours, all?
Impressive.
He's an impressive son of a bitch.
On my my native survival rendezvous that I got one coming up pretty soon. You should come.
Yeah,
you and Jim should.
I'm planning on it. Dana
Awesome.
and I are gonna come out.
You should definitely come. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I always hike out a big iron Dutch oven.
Nice.
The thing weighs like 30 pounds, dude.
I've got the same size one. I packed it once or twice.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
his cookser as well, or must be his, huh?
They carry him at the hardware
That's
store.
Jim's. He makes his
Jim's. Yeah.
The only
He does
thing
all
with the
that
corners were after using the silky and
He did good. Looks good.
Yeah. I haven't had the problem too much. I don't use this one too much though. More for little carving and little sticks and whatever. I never really tackle
You
anything.
saw my little side, right?
You got the silky pocket boy?
No, the Caliber 500.
Oh yeah, the little saw.
And,
Great to say.
yeah, that one was that one like with the last time we went now we had enough firewood.
Good stuff.
Anybody got water handy here for coffee? Mine's back to the other side. I can go get it if no one does.
Mine's at my hand.
I got a canteen in that pouch near you, the side pouch.
Right here.
Should be
Yeah, all the stuff you have planned, Mitch, I think this year's gathering is going to be the best.
I'm really excited.
With the BB gun stuff and the archery.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a tournament, kind of like NCAA. So I'm gonna set up like brackets and stuff, and we're gonna have like shooting competitions and things like that with BB guns.
Yeah, if you got a bow or BB gun.
It's gonna.
I kind of have a BB gun.
And so everyone's donating prizes. I'm donating a jug of maple syrup. I've heard many things from many people.
I'll bring some stuff.
Several things.
I don't know what I'm gonna bring yet. But
Yeah, you said you're gonna bring something. Shane said he was bringing something. Keegs is bringing a steak for everybody. I'm like, that's not really a donation prize. That's just a prize for everybody, I guess.
Who's Keeks?
Keegs is one of my students who's
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of my students
he's
from when I was
in
with
one of
Earthworks
Do I remember
is
him?
going to the root school,
I don't
and
think
I
I
see
remember
him on all their posts. It's the best feeling.
He's a
So
super
cool.
cool dude. Nice cooks, man. Jim?
Oh, I think I have an extra Lenovo Trio water filter I didn't use.
Oh yeah?
Micah, you don't have any like fresh green logs?
What's
I
the
got
size of the log you
MUV
used?
System, the MUV system.
That came
You seen
from
that, Micah?
a
What's
plank.
that?
The Lenovo.
Came from a
what do you
plank?
use?
That was just like
No,
a rough
I've never,
saw maple plank I had.
It's
Right on.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I noticed there's
Just
no,
looking for a round like that. I just
no
want to make a
middle
plank
grain,
for a
so.
cutting board.
Yeah, I have a cutting board.
Got a
How's
cutting
that?
board.
Oh
too.
yeah. Yeah, I got one in my my extra pocket.
Get a big sausage
drop
bit.
cloth for my food.
5 big sausages.
How about this, Jim? Make you a cut.
He's got a pot in it, all my food.
Wow.
Fits my little
Necessary
grill in
scouting
there.
kit.
You make that?
Yes.
It's the light. Like I've always liked having a plate or something in this pack to
Right.
give it some structure.
Sure.
You know, when I see that, Shane, I think that you're gonna pull out like a
Right on.
slab of
Someone's a lost art.
was it
It really is.
what's the slab of salt pork? Like
You don't
the,
got,
what do they
uh,
call that?
Oh, I don't know.
You know, the
Like you don't got duck
Fat
got
back?
duck fat
It's
that this time, do you?
What's that?
It's not bacon. It's
Oh
fat
yeah.
back, yeah.
He was
Jesus.
killed us all.
I remember that.
Napalm on everybody.
I made this
I think
crazy
you're gonna pull a
rig.
big
They
piece of
were
fat
roasting
back
a
catch it
duck.
like-
Oh yeah,
And
wait
I
till
made a
next
rig to
weekend.
catch the duck fat,
Yep.
and it tipped
I
over
pre-ordered
and
it.
caught on
Ignited?
fire. The whole
It was
room
great.
was
Oh yeah,
nuts.
please. That's awesome.
He almost it
It's
was
amazing.
Oh,
I love stuff like that. It like creates
I need like
stories.
a Y
you know?
stick.
I have a little grill. I have a little
Dying,
grate.
yeah, it's too heavy.
I got the little square grate.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the same thing. That's why I have my
There you go.
my pot. It's kind of a V stick.
Food for 3 days.
That'll work.
So, your extra food, my crate is right here.
That's the longer one, right?
I don't know.
I got the half
How's
one.
this for a sausage cooker, Malcolm?
Nice.
Wow, dude.
Cool.
It's already made, huh?
Yeah.
Little
Do it the
witch's
easy
grill.
way.
So you got some
like a
extra quarters
sausage
on there
maker
if you need
or
it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Witch,
5.
campfire?
Perfect.
Yeah. No, I've only ever cooked sausage with it.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna hand cook them.
I learned in an old Boy Scout book something that they call the
I think it's too. I think it was too.
the racket grill,
Yeah.
yeah. And I ended up
done
making
that.
one
Watch
day.
it, they're gonna
Ended up
fall.
circling around exactly, and you weave it
flavor
up.
cross members. Yeah, I cooked a steak on it like that one night.
That was
Yeah.
how I got my.
Worked good.
That's how I got my gig at Earthworks. I was at Jeff's Hatch's site, and Frank was out there. And Frank just like kind of came out, and he like picked this thing up, and he's like, "Oh, did you make that?" And I was like, "It was the racket grill." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah." And he's like, what are you gonna do with it?" And I was like, "I don't know. I put it in the fire. I already made it. Already
Yeah.
cooked.
Right
It's
on.
done."
I used
And he
to
was like, "All right."
I used to
and he
gather
hired me.
those tools, but
What?
somebody ended up finding my campsite and destroying it all. Remember that? Yeah, I used to gather. Like I had like
a
all
camp
these
get
tools
trashed
that
a
were
couple
just
years
for.
ago down
that
behind
feels.
Jim's place.
Yeah, you know.
It's a hell of a
Stinks.
shame.
I had. Well, I bet I made 5 or 6 different ways to cook food. You know, with different primitive contraptions, and I had them all set up.
I got coffee going.
I got grounds trash one day.
I'll make this first pot, and we'll leave this kettle
hard
hot,
work,
and anyone
just
can
like
make
that.
coffee. We'll
Yeah, I
just
got a
keep it
ton of
going.
grounds.
Jim
I
keeps
always get,
emailing me.
coffee shipped from Hawaii. Just and I only take it
nice.
with me camping.
I got Cafe Bustelo.
I know Mitch isn't on coffee,
Yeah.
but I don't drink coffee anymore. But you know what,
You
dude? I
have to do
changed
that.
my mind on that. I gotta try that.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing.
Macadamia nut.
Yeah.
I got
I gotta try it.
a chunk of chaga in the kit.
I got some chaga with me too.
You wanna brew yourself
If anyone
a good
wants,
tea?
exactly. If anyone
Yeah.
wants.
That's what I've always drank when I've gone
Yep.
off coffee for
Yep.
a little.
I leave it in a whole chunk. The woman
I
I
do
met
that
that
sometimes,
says,
too.
yeah, the woman I met, or the hey, chaga chunk right here next to
Yeah.
your fire.
Hold on.
I wonder who left that there.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, she said it's just like chilling there. It's just sitting there. She
Yeah.
said boil it whole.
Yep.
It takes longer, but boil it whole and then leave it out. You could dry it and use it again.
Nice.
As
What I like to do with it is
it boils faster. But
I chop a few
Right on.
slices off the one, whatever one I got going.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Throw them in the water when I put it on the fire, and then let it boil, come to a boil, everything, make my coffee, everything with the chaga just floating in there, and then settle to the bottom. I use, this much each time.
there's a lot of
Mind
different
if I
ways.
take a picture of this stuff?
yeah.
Use with you?
What I end up
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
the
yeah.
most is taking my Baco and just sawing it, making a bunch of dust. And
setup, man.
I just throw that in with, my
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah,
If I'm making
it's faster.
coffee, throw it right in.
Yeah.
And like when I filter out the
Because it
grinds
just-
for the coffee,
it's like
I guess they get
leaches
filtered out too, you know? I
more
don't
the
even pay
nutrients.
attention to it.
I like to take like
Works
small,
good.
like marble-sized
There
chunks,
you go.
brew it up.
Oh yeah.
So
The
then once I
Burtonsville rig.
brew that, I can dry it out and use it for tinder.
Yeah.
something
Nice
like that.
name drop.
I read my scout manuals. Oh, I brought a trash bag, and I'm pretty alright with burning bits of trash when we're not cooking. So no worries throwing in the fire. I think it goes to a landfill or it goes to a recycling
No, that's
center,
awesome,
and the
man.
recycling center shits out a bunch of whatever
Yeah, I
in
haven't-
the air.
Because I can't take credit for it, but because my girlfriend, I haven't drank out of a water bottle with the, like a handful of times. When I go camping, is most of the time when I do it.
Yeah, that guy, what's his name?
For
Dave?
probably
Jim?
4 years since I've started dating Ashley.
Guy from Earthworks.
You know, she hasn't
Frank?
for 6
Frank.
years.
He keeps
No
emailing me.
exceptions,
He
you
wants
know.
me to go down there.
She took like an ecological class and did a
He says he
report
wants me
on.
to self
So just like one
program. And I'm
Like just reusing the same.
do you
No,
have
you
it?
just
I'm
don't use
offered
water
with
bottle.
And
That's
like-
everybody is.
Drink from a tap.
The
You
dude
know,
is
filter your water.
he got an
Even in the
apprenticeship with
city.
Tony Robbins, and that's what he's doing with his weekends. Is going to Florida and
water
sitting on a computer for Tony Robbins.
Yeah, I know.
The
This
motivational
project I'm
speaker.
doing in
Yeah.
Boston, where I
Crazy
saw that pipe
quality.
that goes out into the ocean, I'm so sketched
Nonsense.
out about it now.
Yeah.
So he
I
doesn't,
can't-
he doesn't do the
so
Earthworks
much-
anymore?
He does it. He runs the program.
When I was living in
He makes
Woonsocket,
money
I
off
got
of it, but he's not showing up.
report.
He's got,
so he
he's got,
just
he's just
gotta-
got people
There's
running it for
radioactive
him.
Running
boron
this,
in the water.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, you know what?
It's a
I'm
bad
drawing the
move.
line.
You know what?
I'm drawing the
It's not
line
always,
today.
not necessarily
Radioactive
in every
boron.
circumstance,
Where
but
I'm
like
stopping.
my experience with Earthworks, it's not the move.
Luckily,
Crap.
Yeah.
in East Hampton, they did the test for who's got the cleanest water in the country, and East Hampton, Mass,
No way.
has the best tap water in the country.
That's good to know.
Come on, we got the most expensive.
Not Somerset, Mass. My water tastes like
Mine's free and it comes from right outside my door. The spring's right under the deck there.
You got an awesome spot there.
Isn't that nice? It's like literally like my whole income is just living in Wendell, but it's worth it.
I gotta see if I can put a well in at the house.
There you go. You're at the next step now.
Are you collecting food anywhere, Micah? I have some kielbasa and bacon just kind of as like a local.
Yeah, I got my little pantry right here.
Right on.
But we usually hang a bear bag right around here off one of these, and then dirty dishes I put in the bench. I just pop the logs out and put dirty dishes in the bench.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the bacon and kielbasa in the mix here for whoever wants to cook it or whatever at whatever point. I got nervous that no one was gonna bring bacon, so obviously brought bacon. He's like, everyone brings something for breakfast. I'm like, what if no one brings bacon?
Yeah,
Nobody.
I brought a dozen.
Can't have that. I'm bringing bacon.
I brought a dozen eggs and a box of Swiss measly, which is like
Nice, yeah.
hot granola.
Yep.
I love that. That's like a tradition with like the first instructors I was working with. Breakfast, everybody brings something for breakfast. And you don't tell anybody and you see what you get. Sometimes you end up, everyone just eats a bunch of bacon for
We did that in
breakfast.
Pennsylvania. Remember rolling the potluck?
Yeah.
That was
10 packs of
stick to
bacon.
your gut, though,
Yep.
that stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Everything went in the pan.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, this is my big brainstorm this week at my boring job. I love it. My job's got nothing to think about. Every day is just
Same old
cutting
thing.
stuff, putting stuff in jars, putting labels on jars, whatever. And my head's just going. I think about everything I'm gonna do on the weekend. I think about what I'm gonna do with my gear. I think about how I'm gonna pack this. Think about how that kit's gonna go together.
Yeah, it's so repetitious.
I wish that was my
Yeah.
job, man. I leave my job and I need to like go sit in a dark room somewhere and like.
My job is at very worst boring, and at best like it's hilarious. I work with cool people, and like it's a cool enough spot to work. But I get all the time I want just in my head thinking about what I'm gonna do on the weekend, and I love it. Worked in restaurants long enough.
Yeah, that's what I feel the same
It's
way.
boring and it's stupid, but also you gotta think about everything all the time. There's no going on autopilot.
I used to work at a factory a few years ago, and I would just think about like I wasn't even there mentally. I was
Yeah.
just working. And
When I
just-
worked at
my
the
mind-
gun factory with Jeff, man, all I could do was think about anything else. That was just hell, though. That was just like a greasy basement running a machine as big as like from me to that tree right there. Fucking huge machine, walking all around it, loading billets in one end, oil shooting out one end.
Try not to get eaten by the machine.
Yeah, Jesus. And it's boring and repetitious, but if you do it wrong, like you could die. And it's, fuck that.
Yeah, you're interviewing for the job. You know, what happened to the guy who used to work here?
Right? They hired me on the spot. I
See
should have
that
known
red
that
spot
was a
on the
sign.
floor over there? That's him.
The spot on the wall. Move that painting on the wall.
How's your spot looking, Dana?
Not too sure.
That jacket looks sharp, man. I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's a pretty good fit.
It wasn't quite long enough for these fucking ape hangers.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
works for me.
You know, when people show up to our courses, I'll
Yeah.
have my jacket like that on and be like, alright, here's a professional.
Yeah. You look like the real deal.
Just the pot.
You brought your plate?
I did. My cutting board.
I forgot my blanket today. I was so bummed out. I'm like driving away from the house and
Oh, really?
I'm like, damn.
Good spot, right, Gary?
I didn't realize how much wind Gary was walking.
So I got up and moved. Huh?
Yeah. It's funny, I'm like really, really hungry, but I'm relaxing enough that I don't want to move.
Don't move.
Definitely don't move.
Yeah.
You're my counterbalance here.
That would have been a trip and a half. Hey Mitch, get your camera ready.
It almost was.
It's on right now. I'm filming you. Always.
Always.
John Lennon said that once in a really creepy way when he's live. Do you know how like people try to get the crowd going because they're filming? Like, yeah, we're filming for the new home video. Everyone gets all loud and happy. He's like, we're filming you. Everyone just got quiet, like they're scared.
I just bought that as like
I
a
heard,
light. I always used to
so
drink
Joe
that out of
Rogan
the
was
restaurant.
on the Paul Curtley
I love that
podcast.
beer.
Never had
You
it.
guys listen
Good.
to that?
It's sessions, so
Curtley?
the liquor content
Listen to
isn't super high.
podcasts?
Yeah.
It's only like 4 or 5, but
If you should get a podcast thing on your phone and just listen to Paul Curtley podcast now. Paul Curtley.
yeah, dude.
He has a podcast?
Actually, the
Best,
Hot 10
yeah.
episode was a response to my question. I saw the one
Cool.
that you asked him, yeah.
Yeah. It's super cool. You can ask him questions on Instagram and he'll answer them on the podcast.
And I feel like not many people
Well,
ask him questions because he
he,
answers.
He was he
answers
was
all.
Yeah.
Ray Mears' chief instructor.
Yeah. He left because Ray was too into the money. That's the story I've heard. Paul likes, he always says it on his thing, but he gives it away, you know? A lot of free information there to have. Because that's, I love that.
I have
Paul
one of
Curtley
his,
is my
I have-
absolute role model, absolute inspiration.
I have one of his PK1s, one of the prototypes.
Yeah.
It was a high Scandi
Yep.
on the RWL.
Yeah, I don't really follow Paul.
I don't fault Paul at all.
He's a really, really, really nice guy.
He's
too.
brilliant.
Just really
Yeah.
great, unbelievable.
Well, he was taught by Ray, yeah. I'm sure he's amazing.
Yeah. But he's just so down to earth.
You might have sausage grease in there, which
I was gonna say you'll get some drippings, some sausage.
Yeah, I guess I
drippings
will,
in there.
huh? It'll be tasty tea.
There's a
I'll
nice
go over
little
here.
tea shelf right there.
Yeah, totally.
Somebody cleverly
Be
put for
sweet
you.
and savory tea.
That'll
bratwurst.
be fine.
Bratwurst flavored.
A podcast I started listening to earlier, you appreciate this, is just yesterday, I just found it. By a guy goes by KJV Prepper. It's a Christian podcast. It's called Truth
I'm
Dealer.
gonna ace your water here, but
from,
I can't
Instagram.
drink.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not-
Yeah.
not mine, it's
Dude,
Gary's.
he did a
Wow.
great one,
Alright,
man.
Gary.
I'm impressed.
Gary, I'm gonna kill your
A lot of
water here, but I
research.
got a canteen.
It's just
Get back
tons
up.
of scripture he goes over and goes over doctrine and stuff.
He sells
I'm more
clothes on
over there.
Instagram.
Yeah, actually, I think I have one of his shirts.
He wanted me to make him a Bible cover or something. I'm like, I
Pretty
can't.
good chance I'm not
I
using
can't-
any
I
water
can't make you
before I
covers,
leave
man.
here today.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Because he wanted like factory made price. And I'm like, dude, I don't make factory made stuff.
Right. I think he made the T-shirt for Leaf's Christian Bushcraft page on Facebook.
Yeah.
I think KJV Prepper
Leaf?
made
The guy from Antarctic.
made the
Okay, yeah,
T-shirt
yeah.
for him.
There's a major crossover.
He makes knives.
Yeah. cool guy. I made him a ruck especially just for him.
Nice.
He was all happy.
I've got one of Leaf's knives. It's beyond amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been
He's a
taught well.
master.
Unfortunately,
He's learned it all from Adventure Swan, right? Adventure Swan was the one that made most of it.
Yeah.
Cody.
I tried the Adventure Swan to make me knives. They didn't even respond to me. They didn't even answer my email back.
Well, my trade will have us that.
No, I was gonna pay him. I was gonna pay him top price. I was gonna.
Dylan Wanta will trade you a haversack for a knife. He's told me.
Who's that? The guy that made your knife?
My guy. Yeah.
Have him contact me.
I will.
I like that 1980.
Those are great knives, dude.
He's some kind of wizard. There's a couple of guys I'm friends with online from Sweden and Finland who are just like real traditional artists. Osmo and Ogre Olsen. Both these guys are fantastic. Jim actually is who got me to follow those guys in the first place.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
I just talk about Amma and Ogre.
Oh, they're
The best. Just the best. The best.
I want them to adopt them.
The best guys you never heard of. Yeah, Roger's the loving mother and Amma's the dismissive
There's
father.
rye whiskey in this flask if anyone wants it. I'll throw it in the cooler.
Jay, we still have that
It's
bottle.
110 proof though, so.
Ooh, I'll put a little in my coffee, I reckon.
Thing.
Whose moonshine is that again?
That bottle.
Oh, the
I'm
cachaça?
about to have
Yeah.
some of that.
Yeah, I'm
in a
pumped
minute.
about
It's only
that.
60%.
Yeah, we gotta get it.
That's good stuff.
Watch out, Shay.
Firefly or whatever it is.
Recover.
Did a little event with that.
Maybe I'll bring that next week.
Lennon Distillery.
Should, yeah.
Boston.
Maybe we'll be
They make
dancing
whiskey,
around the
gin,
fire,
and
huh?
stuff called
What's that?
poutine,
Cachaça.
which is
Oh, the Japanese
that's
wine.
brewed before
Sake is Japanese
What
whiskey.
is
Sake,
it?
that's what it is. Sake.
Cachaça is a Brazilian liqueur.
drinking Irish.
It's sugar based.
It's pretty strong stuff, right?
Yeah.
Every Brazilian I've ever met.
They make caipirinhas with it.
good whiskey.
It's like the national drink of Brazil, basically.
Yeah.
20 proof.
Solid.
They're serious in the party, and they're like, everything
got a new
shuts down in
char
the
tin I'm
country
pretty
when they
excited
have
about.
like 52 holidays a year.
Skull candy. Head cone
Cool.
tin.
You know what I've been using?
That's
is,
a nice axe. Looks like
I
a
love that thing.
small boy's like axe head, but
Yeah.
like a hatchet handle, like someone rehandled it on something smaller than it should be.
Yeah. Everybody loves Gary's
That's
axe.
a nice axe. Yeah.
Everybody loves Gary's axe.
That axe should be
Nice
on a
axe,
bigger
yeah.
handle, you know? It looks too big for it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Is that true?
My
Is that-
friend
is that what-
Mishka
is that what
makes
you
it
did?
out. She's gonna have my camp axe.
Two and a
the
quarter
same
pound,
style.
boys. We'll get us a pickle. I want to try a pickle.
Exactly.
They're gross.
A lot of bones.
Good call, Gary.
Yeah, I tried to do that with the L-well that I bought.
Yeah, I like the shorter handle.
Got a
with the heavy
20-inch
heads.
straight. I got a straight handle for it though. It's a little thicker too because the eye's a little bigger.
Slams wood like unbelievable.
Nice. I have a 24-inch that has a really heavy head on it. The sausage are kind of going crazy here
We
now.
have some fire ridge now. Fire ridge. The middle one's gonna be done for the other one. I think it was 2008. He originally was like on a computer, and then they all came by his company and they were
What's
like,
his last name?
Braun, B-R. He originally was in like some like logistics.
Is that a fishing rig?
Yeah.
God
some
bless you,
logistics
dude.
team.
Yeah,
I didn't realize there was water here, and I was lamenting that I didn't have one.
Anybody
Yeah,
want
I
to
have to
join?
know.
He was like, I'll go.
It's got six.
He
It's
got
not bad. It's
thrown
got
on
6
patrol.
pieces. I take it in New Hampshire to fish the streams for trout.
Say I was there in 2000.
Very cool. Yeah, I have a nice throw line kit.
He did a lot of stuff.
And this spot is perfect for throw lines and casting and everything because you never hit a branch above you.
Yeah.
He did a lot of traffic.
Yeah, that's
detail, like
true.
bringing in cars
You know,
and, like, seeing
I'll show you guys what I mean. Look at that. Look at all that space. The cast right there, or throw on aerial.
Guess how many fry pans I have?
Some nice,
2, in fact. 2 fry pans? You want a little
some
oil?
nice
No.
trees and stuff out there for if there is any fish to hang out around. Very cool.
Look at right here too. Dude, they kind of look like tadpoles. But oh yeah, see it? They keep hitting the surface. It's a tadpole.
You see it.
But yeah, they're every time I throw my lure in, they think something's falling from the tree, so they're coming to run up to the surface.
there it is, right there, yeah.
There's one right there.
Look at him right there.
They're pretty advanced too. They have 4 legs.
Look at him, dude. He's
Yeah.
huge. Wow, huh? He's right there, see? Just tail waggling?
It's got 4 legs
No.
already.
Yep, 4 legs.
Pretty awesome.
Where is he?
Yeah.
If that's in here, there's definitely
For some reason I can't see it.
He's low right now. He's moving his tail. Right there, Mitch. Straight down. He's really quiet now. He's huge. He looks like a sound.
Yeah. No, they're moving fast too. Every time they hear something hit the water, I was casting, I could see a bunch of little bubbles.
I was gonna throw something in there and try it.
It's down. He's still now. Like a flower top.
You could see him running for it. I feel him tugging right when I drop it near that ice line.
Yep. I wish I knew there was water here, man. I would have brought my fishing kit.
Yeah, little hits. They're probably like bluegill or something. I got a smaller setup I can scale down. I want to see them chasing it though. They're super lethargic. I don't see them chasing it, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Bluegill and perch are
it's half
usually-
covered in ice, so I think
Yeah.
everything's really, really lethargic right now.
Yeah. If there was pickerel here, they'd probably come out and hit it. Or like trout, they're a little more active in the cold water. Yeah, hit. It just probably grabbing the tail. Hit. Oh, that one felt big enough to grab it.
Hmm.
It's like, that's what, dude, you fish in Boston, this would never work. This does not look like a living thing, and they know that.
Right.
You fish out in the woods, and they're just like something moving, something shiny, something white.
Oh, you're on the ice. That's funny.
Let it fall
Drop it
like
in.
a bug.
And the cowboy moves, aren't you only supposed to take like 4 slips and then throw it on the power? Yeah, that's what they do in the movies, right? That middle block was done, they were something.
And I got a bunch of like 6 or 8. Now you're gonna get about like 4 out of 5 10. Just like super classic, super old school. And that big block.
See, I could feel something trying to grab the tail and run with it. They're probably just like chilling in between the rocks there, waiting for something to cruise by, and they're running up and nipping at it.
Yep.
What's the base on that? You putting bouillon in it, or water, and
I got some bouillon cubes.
nice.
Usually I put a couple cans of cream and mushroom soup.
Yep. Nice. Yeah.
But
Chicken stock and water.
figure I might as
is
well
good,
have some stock.
Yeah, if you need some water, it's some hanging on the backside of that tree.
Yeah, I do actually. I gotta bring it.
Grab some. There's a spigot over there. You just gotta turn it.
Wait, what? A spigot?
Yeah, you just turn the spigot on. Cool.
Mitch, I have a T-bone over there, so what do you recommend?
Right on the coals.
No.
Let them go down a little bit and then just boom.
Yeah, I got
Sure, we can do that.
water bottle anyway. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I'll put my coffee right here.
My water bottle.
Yeah, these guys are
figure
tomorrow. You're not the
I got the
picking wood
Oh,
ash
yeah,
out of your teeth.
Yeah, you can go on the coals. No, actually, wait, set up right now. You should drop it right now.
Yeah.
Like instantly. Don't even hesitate.
Yeah, do it.
Those embers are money for that right now.
Yeah, I've drank Connecticut River water before. I did that. I might boil some of this stuff.
I've done that too, actually. So.
It was through a filter.
That coffee is pretty good, Micah.
Yeah, no, it's a great can.
Let me know when you're gonna, I'll brew the
I think
next
I drank
pot.
so much of it as a
some
kid.
Good coffee too.
You're acclimated to it.
Is this the first time for you? Going right on the embers?
Yep.
Nice. Give it up, bro. Oh, it's a good looking steak. Nice fat loin. It was towards the end of the tender. So it's not quite a porterhouse. Right on.
That makes me
Guy
excited.
looking for more money.
Could be. Possible.
For myself, I wouldn't leave without taking one.
Mitch, how long do you think?
Huh?
How long do you think?
3 minutes each side. Hit the spot, Gary.
Almost tasted like another.
Not really with the time-friendly habit.
No. The one drawback. Double bits are nice, but very limited.
That's why I never understood why Nestmuck was such a big fan of it.
Yeah, I agree. And at 12 inches, it's a piece of junk. I don't care what anyone says. It's a trinket. It's a toy. That's not a real axe, man. I can't. The way he talked about splitting mad wood, firewood, this, that, and the other, and you know, those Northmen wouldn't believe what I got done with my 12-inch 2-bit, blah, blah, blah. Dude.
I don't.
I don't. That's it. I don't believe you. Sorry, Nesmic. I don't.
I've always liked that.
Phenomenal. Something to be said for a single bit with a nice round, a nice hammerhead pole on it.
Carving our end. You gotta not be scared.
That is the freeze.
Yeah,
Floated.
I got a couple myself.
I've been doing the green banana thing lately.
Really?
Yeah. It's supposed to be.
High tannins, man.
It's
I can't do it. You should flip that soon.
The go grab my ass. Meat fork.
To each his own, man. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
If you like green bananas, like green bananas.
It goes from 20% fat.
Oh, he's going into the science of it, Gary. I think I'm in trouble. I just base my information off of taste.
It goes from 20% sugar to 80% sugar when it gets yellow.
Tastes like ass, you're not gonna eat it.
Exactly. What? That's my science. If it dries my mouth out like cheap wine, I don't eat it. Open that bad Larry over. Let me get that on film there, eh? Zoom in for these people. The YouTubers.
Those are hot coals.
The YouTubers.
You think?
Yeah.
That was good, man.
That's why I like hardwood,
That was
man.
beautiful. You know what you can do too? You might have to. Pick it up and stir underneath and bring some of the coals that you're not using and kind of shift it around because they lose
Freshen
heat.
them up. Yeah.
They lose heat from transferring over to the meat. Some carving.
It's an interesting axe, though.
Spoon, it looks like over there.
Where'd you find that head, Jim?
This is my grandfather's.
Oh, that's epic, dude.
When he was young, he was canoeing and found it at a distraught campsite, tossed to the side with a broken handle, so he took it back, put a new handle on it. It's a genuine Norland
Yes.
battle cruiser.
Awesome.
Yes.
Epic.
It's one of the ones that they don't have the Norland stamp on it.
Yep.
Wow.
It's a good find.
That's an amazing thing to use.
A lot of history there.
Yep.
He gave me this one. He says now he's finally too old to use it. One day he'd give it to me.
And you finally did, huh?
That's cool, man.
So it's like a happy and a sad day all at once.
It's awesome.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. That's okay. Actually, can I see it though, real quick?
It's one of those things, as soon as you see it, you know.
Right. You saw it. You just had to have it, huh? And was that what? Fall Raven? What? Which
Yeah.
one? Was it the Boston or the other
Burlington.
one? What is it? Burlington? Yeah.
Yes.
Vermont.
Vermont. Yeah.
I've done
Very nice.
the New York, Soho, and Burlington a few times.
What do you mean you've done it? Have you worked for them? You did stuff for them?
Oh, we do like just like a demonstration, Jeff and I,
Oh yeah? That's cool.
for the Raven Wilderness. Go through, bring a bunch of items. It's just like a general Q&A. We endorse their products, different things they sell.
Oh, you're like an ambassador for them or something?
It's got like a lot of fiber in it, and it's got.
I wouldn't say an
They
ambassador,
said
but
that it's 80%
it's
starch
like a
and
extended.
fiber, and it's 20% sugar. When it gets yellow, it's the other way out. So it's really good for diet. Is that you?
It's like store manager.
Come on, can you hold it right there? Oh man.
Ready?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plate.
Nice work. First time, huh, Roland?
First time.
Enjoy it, man. Yes.
When they come out of you, you start the questions of that you do.
Yeah, a little lonelier.
I can't even keep worms inside of me. Did you name any of them? I took pictures of some of them. Because the guy was like, oh, you gotta take pictures of it all. I was like, listen, I don't want to see him anymore.
I'd like to look at pictures on my website.
Pictures?
I got a YouTube channel
You
for
take
the
pictures
worms.
of your worms? No.
The
That-
worms
that's
have their own YouTube channel, 100,000 subscribers.
That's what the guy wanted. The
Yeah,
doctor
I
was
like
like,
you
you gotta
so
take
much, it's
worms.
delicious.
What he does is he shows all his clients, like he did to me. He brought me through a whole like folder of all the different clients he had. worms.
Oh yeah, go for it, man. Help yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Anything that's
Just
anywhere.
trying to
That
figure
food
out
bag or the cooler, help yourself. This beer, the whiskey is 110 proof though. I don't know.
Can I use your pan to sear this thing?
Yeah, that's actually Micah's pan, but I am all
Yeah,
set
yeah,
with it.
All that kitchen gear. That's group gear. I'm gonna leave it all around the fire.
Yeah, I really like these cups.
Everybody use it for whatever.
As much as I don't like throwing things on the outside of my pack, this would ride cool on the outside of your pack.
You know what you can do with that cup that's nice? You can put it in your pocket.
Oh
Notice
yeah.
I'm back to the. I almost brought the guy out. I might be reverting back to the guy, but I brought the round clean canteen, and I got the old glacier cup with the custom handles.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm like circa
That's like-
2010 on my rig right now. I love it.
Probably like a video that I watched maybe 30 times.
Oh really? You saw that? I didn't think anyone
I
watched
showed you.
that.
Remember I showed you the handles that I modded on the
I don't remember that.
on the cup, one of the cups that I have.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, because you know you were saying you wanted thicker wire and longer handles. So anytime I buy things now, and I modded this one, yeah,
Wow.
because I broke the handle on one of my
See this
Swedish
knife?
cups.
No kidding.
Yeah, and I was like, you know,
Oh,
what, I'm just gonna make
beautiful.
them longer.
I
Because
got
they're
it.
short.
I
They're
got
not
Chase
bad
Wilder
for a
on
cup.
Right.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
Because you can fit your
I
fingers on the
changed it
bottom.
because the angle's wrong.
Contact
It's set up
is
for a
like,
pan or a plate,
Yep.
but it's not.
I'll give you some
it's
credit
the
for
wrong
the knife.
orientation.
This
So
was I bought
Yeah.
this.
You did it with an
my
English
first
canteen,
striker.
right, or something
And
like
I
that.
keep it
I
around
did it
my
with
neck
those
like
glacier
this.
cups right there.
And
Those little ones.
when I find likely quartz, because I'm always looking,
Yeah.
it comes out to right there, and I
Oh,
got
so
enough
you can
room
try
for
it,
it,
yeah.
so I didn't have to take it
You got the
off.
slack, man.
Just coat hanger.
Yeah, no, it's awesome though.
You know.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Just coat hanger those handles. You know.
I do.
I would have just.
I rub them in raw linseed oil to keep
I
them
do
from
the
rusting.
Stanley cooker, the Stanley Adventure Pot.
Yep.
With my GSI, or it's an Ollie Camp cup, but it's
That's
the
a
same,
GSI
same as
right
the
there.
GSI.
Mhm.
The Ollie Camp's just the older, but it's the same
I
model.
want to cut it in half so
I do that with the Stanley cooker, but there's no way to carry water, which is a
dropped it
shame.
on the
but
Definitely not my.
I like
my
a coffee
spoon,
pot.
but this is a
Like I
spoon
can't
that
get
I'll
on
make
board
another
with
run of
just
those
a water bottle for
I've
a
got
boiling
a
device.
billy cam with me. One of
Yeah.
those zebra
I'll
pot
Yeah,
Best
Such a
spoon.
good pop.
Oh shit,
Speaking of zebra, I nearly forgot.
It's just like definitely not my best, but it's like
I'm gonna get my bandana. I'll be right back.
2/3 into my experience carving up to now, you know, and it's just like I've used it.
Every time I meet somebody.
I've like chipped it and carved it a little bit smaller.
For me?
For you. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man. That's a zebra dim sum spoon.
Wow.
It's a great little kid addition.
Little coffee spoon.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
I'll show you my.
Are you
when
like
I
a
bust my
zebra
coffee
dealer
out,
or
I'll show you.
something? Like you just got a bunch of these?
These
Or?
cost $4 a dozen.
gonna bring a
$4 a dozen.
Uh-huh. I get them, I drill holes in them, I put a little lip on it. It's like, that's my new friend present, you know?
Dude, you rock. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Can I see the spoon for a
Right
sec?
What?
Can I
No,
see
this
the
one,
spoon
yeah,
for
sure.
a second? You can dig with it
You rock,
because of
man.
the shape of it.
Sure.
You can't bend it this way.
Right, because
So
of a
you-
V.
Yeah, so you can dig right in the ground with it. I put a little bit of bacon fat in here and run the jute twine up it through the hole and then burn a lamp.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
It's a great little multi-kit.
Yeah. What do you drill it with? What kind of bit?
Oh, drill bit. I don't know.
Because, I mean, going through stainless is not fun.
No, I do it with a little, like whatever, 1/8, and then I do it with the bigger
And
one.
then the the larger one after.
Use a little
A pilot
oil.
hole and then the real
Use
one.
a little oil while I'm doing it.
Sure.
Is it steel bits, carbide bits?
You rock, man.
Yeah, man.
I used to go to this place in East Providence. Sadly, they closed down. Okies Steakhouse. You know Okies?
I know Okies. Yeah.
Okies, man.
OKIES.
O-K-I.
Yeah.
Okies. Oh,
I
is there
get
an
those
E?
at a place called Chen's World and get them at an Asian food market.
Yeah.
They got all the zebra stuff. Asian
Okay.
food market.
Yeah, and so
In
I've
Thailand.
had, like, he used to have these spoons.
Yeah, the steak
they're-
was good,
they're
bro.
plastic.
Nice job, man.
Yeah.
And, to eat the soup and stuff, just like that. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man, enjoy. This guy's got one, my mom, Jen's got one. Daniel's
I
got
thought of using it as like a little, like just throwing it in my maple tapping kit and using it as like a little,
I
you know.
used them as a tap.
Yeah.
That's cool. He's got a heck of a crank, huh?
What's that?
He has a heck of a crank on it.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that! Bam! I think it's serious.
Yeah. It'll sit right up as a lamp.
Boom! That thing's cool.
Yeah, man, enjoy.
It'd be fun to carve one of these out of wood.
Yeah.
Put a savage crank into it. You know, look at that.
You'd
Just
have to
get a
get it
piece with
from,
a
like,
nice
from
elbow
a
in it
tree crutch
already.
or something, you know.
Oh
Just
yeah,
carve
you have
that
to get the
crank.
grain to go
that
that
whole
way.
handle would be run out if you didn't. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You just have grain going right to the edge
Of course,
of
of
the
course. Yeah, to do it right, absolutely.
Okay. Yep.
It's usually pretty much just right
Get a
around.
lot of it too, Jim, if you're into
Yeah, we'll knock
The base down.
Roll on. Hey, there's beavers in this pond too. It'd be cool to get some
Is there beavers? Yeah. You saw a lodge?
Right? There's a beaver right down there, Micah. The beaver lot. The beaver dam right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
He said they.
Take care, Gary.
He said
Nice
they-
seeing you.
they-
See you next weekend.
Get back safe, man.
I still gotta get. I probably gotta get another 2 or 3 layers of towel. I do too.
Oh, seems like a tomahawk. Worst case scenario, baton with it, but baton's incredible. It has weight to it. It has some weight to it. Grab it a little lower. Yeah, it has weight to it. I'll tell you that. Has Ray's name on it.
Flip it. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
You can do it in quarters, and then 30 seconds. In halves.
In eighths, in sixteenths. 30 seconds, and if you really want to be specific in anal, you can do 60, 120 seconds, or whatever you say.
Right, you got toothpicks going on.